It is funny how I adjust my behavior for rational reasons over time, but I never really take the time to explain out loud what I'm doing. I just accept the reality of my life. So, I mean, I guess that's what I'm doing now. Like, the thing with women, I'm not unfriendly or mean or dismissive, but it's this thing with men and women when they interact. Like, there's flirting. Maybe a lot, maybe a little, maybe an almost zero amount, but it's very rarely absolute zero flirting. But there is absolutely zero flirting from this guy, and women do notice that. And they're like, oh, well, alrighty then. Okay. Alrighty. I mean, okay. Unexpected, but alright, whatever. You know? I mean, I hate to say it, but why should I? It's perfectly honest. I kind of feel like these days like people interacting with me is just interruptions to my enjoyable solitude. If I just had to be blunt. I mean, yeah, that's really how it feels, how I see it. Just like, gosh, I sure am just enjoying, you know, not expending mental energy. Feels good, that laziness. Oh no, here comes a person. Their eyes are pointed at me. You know what that means, Ray. You know what that means. Uh, I mean, the thing is, I just don't really get all that lonely anymore. Right? It's like, if you're a starving man and you're in a room full of food, you'll try the food, gives you explosive diarrhea. I don't know. I can't come up with an analogy, but it's just like if you know everything around you is poison, you don't really crave it. Actually, now that I think about it, that's not something humans could really understand. Humans love to crave things that are poison. It's kind of one of their defining traits. Now that I just sometimes I speak thoughtlessly. My point is, it's just I see what's going on, and I see that there's no real solution other than for me to just focus on my work and bring that their paradise, because I can't really have a conversation with people who have sin. It's like I'm God Almighty and I can pretend to be a human all day and night till my ass bleeds, but the fact of the matter is, I'm a deity stuffed inside of a human. So, I mean, it's like there's not a lot for me in the course of just having regular conversations and chit chat, and especially not trying to have any meaningful conversation with anybody. And since I recognize this fact, there's peace in understanding. Again, that might just be a God thing. But I understand something and make peace with it because what option do I have? Like if I think that there's like some kind of faint hope, the most infuriating thing in life is a faint hope. I mean, anybody knows that, right? Wait, one second. I think I found some Delta 8 over here. So, oh man. Like my experience, when I just put it into words of what it's like for me, it doesn't sound like anything that anybody else says. And that was true before I knew I was God. Like the thing with women. Like, why is it that they're just like signaling with their body language exactly the kinds of things I gotta say if I want to have sex with them? Like, I know that other men must be perceiving this. They probably just don't like put it into words like this. Like this can't just be me that's seeing this. But I mean, it does make sense though. I mean, the oxytocin, it like initiates feelings of bonding. And so the woman, in asking me about myself, because I'm a perceptive person, I see the types of things she wants to hear just from like the change in her demeanor and bearing as she asks the questions and says the thing. Yeah, it's just it's apparent to me. But it's like, what can I do other than tell the truth? And it's like the things women, like whatever kind of mystery they're trying to get to the bottom to, I mean, they're just not doing that with me. It may or may not be related to the whole thing where I'm God. I don't know. Might be a coincidence.